All right, I got something to put people on with that I'm trying for the first time. This happens once per year, okay? Listen to me. Just listen to the video, and I'm going to tell you where to go, where you can follow the directions, okay? This is for a 100-point boost to your credit. And this lady calls it the holiday blitz, okay? It needs to happen. It needs to be sent out. The letters need to be sent out before Thanksgiving. So the ideal day was the 19th of November, which was yesterday, right? Today is the 20th of November. Cool, you can still send it out. Tomorrow on the 21st, cool, you can still send it out. I think she says you can even send it out on Monday, but by Monday, you're going to have to use one of these, right? And that you can use a regular envelope to mail these out if you would have sent it out yesterday or today, right? But it needs to be trackable. So what does it say right here? Tracked. Yeah. Don't use the certified, don't use the green card or whatever. And she explains why. I'm going to give you the link, or I'm going to give you the name of the YouTube so you can search it for yourself, okay? But she says go on her website, and it is called Get Dispute Letters with the S at the end.com. And if that site doesn't work, get Secret Credit Letters with the S at the end.com. Okay? You're going to look for the 609-611 letter. That is it. Okay? You're going to print out 3. Okay?
Letters.com. Go to one of those two sites. The reason I have two of the same site is because sometimes people complain that they can't get to the first one. So I have a second one, which is a mirror image of the first one, which is secretcreditletters.com. So what you want to do is you want to look for what we call the 609-611 letter. That's our dispute letter, okay? In fact, I have it right here. It looks kind of like this, okay? Now you're going to notice in this letter that all 3 credit reporting bureaus are listed. I thought it kind of went without saying, but some of you
Listen to what she's saying here, okay?
in my school system have asked me direct message whether or not you should leave all 3 credit reporting bureaus. Come on, people. You need to delete the credit bureaus that you're not going to be sending a letter to and just leave the one credit bureau that you are sending the letter to, and then you wash, rinse, repeat throughout all 3 credit reporting bureaus. So obviously,
Okay, so she's talking kind of fast, so. But what she's saying is that when you get these letters, I can't show you mine because I put my personal information on them. But when you download that letter template, it'll have Equifax with their address, TransUnion with their address, Experian with their address. And what she's saying is, if for the first letter, remove the other 2. Let's say start with Equifax, okay? Some people need specific instructions. Start with Equifax and then delete TransUnion and Experian, address and name from that letter, okay? Now go back to the template, rinse and repeat. Now remove all the other ones. Now do TransUnion. Just put TransUnion. So in the dispute, it's not a dispute letter, but in that letter, in that 609-611 letter, you're gonna have that letter in only one credit bureau. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That's it. That's all. Leave it. So you're gonna do 3 of those, and then you're gonna pull your credit. You're going to write what it is, the creditor's name. You're going to write this. Here's one of mine. The creditor's name, the partial account number. Okay. She talks about why the partial account number. Because if it's not your account, why do you know the whole account number? Huh? Partial. The amount that is alleged debt. And then the reason for the dispute. Okay. Now, if it's a late payment, it's always late. Are you late? No, you're not. It's never late. Okay. If it is a collections or whatever, information incorrect. If it is the inquiries, the hard inquiries, I'm trying to figure that part out now because Why is it on there? And she also talks about how the lower your score is, the more the inquiries hurt you, up to like 10 points per inquiry. So we want to get those removed, okay? And a little side note, yes, you can do this with the blitz is what she's saying. However, someone that I know personally called TransUnion, and she had them remove all of the hard inquiries. TransUnion did not fret at all. They just removed it, okay? So we trying to buy homes. We're trying to get our credit up. We're trying to build business credit, which sometimes is personally guaranteed by our personal credit for whatever reason. But we are trying to leverage credit. We're trying to leverage debt. We're trying to go get it and use it as a tool because this country is based on that. Okay, her name is Monica Main. And the video is called Boost Your FICO 100 plus, the numbers 110 plus, points once per year, dash, don't miss out. Monica Main. Please flood these people. Flood them. Because the more they got, the more likely they're going to take care of everybody. Why? Because they're going to have to do it by hand. Also, get you a yellow legal pad, handwrite the actual letters. The forms are fine, but you're going to handwrite. She's going to tell you what to write. But what's on your credit is personal to you, so you're going to have to figure that part out. It's really not much, but she tells you what to write. It's just going to take some time for you to execute. That's it. You have just a few more days. Let's try this out. And I actually know someone who did it for their client and it worked for them. It's my first time, okay? Also, for closed accounts, you're going to write information incorrect. If you do it on open accounts, just be aware that they can close your current account. So you don't want to really dispute anything that's already open. Okay, bye.